Hey y'all, it's
Where are
CherokeeStarfish,
we?
and welcome back to more Divine Divinity. Where are we indeed? Well, when we last left off, we had convinced the elves that maybe they should not be going to war with the dwarves so readily. And now, we have come back here to the Dwarven city in an attempt to do the same thing. So, we need to retrieve the Axe of Stone in order to persuade Aolis to join the Council of Seven. Now this is what, of course, someone, possibly the mayor, Gregor Dunatrim, has framed an elf for stealing. So if we can solve this, then we will solve several quests at one time. And we almost went into this area here last time and then wound up not. Remember, this is where Carbondel basically went mad thinking he had run into demons down in the caverns or the mines. And we were going to explore, and thankfully we decided not to, because it turns out that up here in this area we had found the last piece of that treasure map, and boy, we struggled, but we did finally get there and we got it, and it was awesome. It was awesome. Thank you all again for your help and patience with that. Now we're actually going to go down here because it turns out that the demon he thought he ran into might be a magical sentry that is designed to keep people out of the secret hiding place or whatever where they're keeping the Axe of Stone. So the password is prophecy. Help me remember that. We're going to dive right on in. Ooh, the first thing I notice is all these red dots down here. Hopefully those are bats? Wow, this whole area just opened up all at one time. Is that because of our ridiculous sight radius? Is that what that is? Maybe it's just not a very large area. Oh. Okay. Huh. I thought that was going to be bats. No, it is evil dwarf. Okay. It's alright. We have a solution to evil dwarves. And that solution is the same as our solution to every other problem, which is arrows. Hey, so far it's worked. Am I right? He drops a Bardiche. Well, we don't need that. I've had so much fun with this game, honestly, that I think I've said before I had already started a casual playthrough in the background. And it's been stop and go because I have been determined to not do anything in my casual playthrough that we had not already done in this one because I didn't want to spoil myself. I didn't want to spoil anything, so it's like, well, if I haven't been in a dungeon, I'm not going to go there. If I haven't completed a quest, I'm not going to do it. It has to be only stuff that I've already done here on Twitch. And I started a melee playthrough with the female warrior, and it's been a blast, and it is so different. So if you've never played this game for yourself, or even if you have, I highly recommend giving it a shot or another shot and trying a different build. We have already seen that being a mage, for example, it could be really good. Although the lack of a skill or ability that causes you to just flat out regenerate mana is still baffling to me. So I guess the intention is if you are going to be a mage, you must put points in alchemy so that you can like make your own mana potions. Otherwise you're going to be up shit creek. You're just going to constantly, this blue bar is always going to be empty, and then you will be in trouble. Yeah, no, that's the same for me, Duwal. Like, I remember playing a demo of this way back when that was a thing on, like, a PC Gamer demo disc or something. But I never actually played a Divinity game all the way through, or really even seriously at all, until, I'm gotta be honest, I think the first original Sin game on PC might have been it. Because I played both of the original Sins. So I think maybe I missed out completely until that far in. I didn't play Beyond Divinity. I didn't play Divinity 2. Well, I'm not surprised if the modern Larian divinities are not that great, probably because they've been working on Baldur's Gate 3 for 20 years, and honestly, it was worth it, so. And no, Barnabas, you are right on time. That's alright. The fun thing here is that any time that you show up is perfect timing. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just glad y'all are here. Hopefully you're having as much fun as I am. Got over here. Oh, okay, that's... We got another doorway leading down, so that's where we're actually going to wind up. And this is just... Okay, yeah, that's just the edge of the map. Alright, fair enough. I'm happy that you are here. Oop. Anything? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so we will do a quick save. Huh, that is a little odd. Oh, here's that sentry. Here's the stone sentry. Who dares disturb my sleep? Speak the words of power to enter or die. Prophecy. The word of power has been spoken truly. You may enter my master's realm. Thank you. I think this gargoyle or whatever it is maybe needs to lay off the coffee. Okay, good. That counts as solved. Aha. Wooden fence. Hello? Do we just... Oh, I see. We have to actually physically move it. There we go. That's fine.
I can't
I was like, do we need to click on it? Are we just walking through it? Is it one of those illusory walls? But no, you have to actually move it. That is fine. I like that this game does that. Oh yeah, that's probably what it is. This is like his 14th, like, 12-hour shift without a break in a row. Because he's a gargoyle and people are just like, oh, he's fine. He'll be fine. Ooh, nice. Super healing. We love that. Even with our restoration spell at the level that it is. And that being basically the only spell we cast other than freeze sometimes. We have scenes, such as in that battle last time with, what's her name? That powerful mage that summoned all of the Dread Knights. That potions are still invaluable. I feel bad killing all these dwarves, but they are literally labeled evil dwarfs, so it's probably fine. You say that, and for some reason, you can tell I've got D&D brain real bad, because my first thought was, like, oh, well, elementals don't really have to go like that. They don't need to worry about that. That's the one problem they don't have. And my two remaining brain cells went gallivanting off down through the path of nostalgia, remembering back when, in, like, 2nd edition... gargoyles used to be monstrous humanoids, and then finally, I think, in 5e and maybe Pathfinder, they made them elementals, which always made a lot more sense. Like, that was just a no-brainer for me. It's like they can literally, they can just turn to stone. They are stone. Why aren't they earth elementals? They're like, you know what? Good point. They are now. Oh, well. That's validating. Thank you. Thank you, TTRPG developers. Much appreciated. Where is my royalty check, though? There's more money I'll never see a dime of. Just like how I invented the White Power Ranger as a child on the playground. An idea no one else had ever had, surely, and which was stolen from me personally. By Saban Productions.
I don't have a key that fits this lock.
I didn't tell you to use a key. I said to unlock it. There we go. Contains 10 items. 8 trail bombs and a carrot. Okay, well. Not wasting 1, potentially 2 lockpicks on that. Oh, that was related to guard duty. Sorry. In case that wasn't clear. Yeah, they could be both. And honestly, I get that. The complexity issue, because it does allow you a great degree of flexibility to have like subtypes that you attach to specific creatures and whatnot. But quite frankly, after like almost 40 years of D&D, I'm tired. I'm kind of thankful that they mostly got rid of subtypes and they're just like, it's either an elemental or it's not. It's a humanoid or it's not. We don't care anymore. Is this an outsider? No, it's a fiend. It's a celestial. That's it. That's all there are. So you know what? More power to you, actually. And thank you. I don't know what's going on here. They must be trapped in there. Is there like... There's some bats or some dwarves that they spawned inside this wall, I guess. That's fine. They can stay there, actually. Yeah, right? Honestly. Surely, like, we've all been sitting in the privacy of our own homes and gone, you know what they ought to do? Somebody ought to XYZ. And then mysteriously XYZ happens and it's like, I knew this room was bugged. I knew it. I stole my good idea. I could have been rich and powerful and famous because I invented whatever, the Snuggie or something. Ooh, nice. Super restoration. We love that. What's in here? Cheese. Okay, well, not spending a lockpick on cheese. Not when I can get cheese for free elsewhere. Speaking of which, if y'all haven't been following Might and Magic 8 Day of the Destroyer, don't miss the next episode because it is time for Cheese Crimes. If you are not familiar with Cheese Crimes, you may not have seen my Betrayal in Antara playthrough some time ago, and I encourage you to go watch it. I had a lot of fun with that game as well. One of my favorite playthroughs on the channel. And previously everybody's favorite playthrough on the channel, apparently, until I did Eye of the Beholder. Where my Antara heads, though. So yes, we will be doing Cheese Crimes. Oh, uh-oh. What we got here? It's my honor to welcome you to my humble hideout, Marked One. Just out of curiosity, how did you get past the stone sentries? Look at this idle animation. I love that. Also, Mor Endor. Was this guy one of the 3 who showed up at the army fortress, the army camp, when, like, they mind-controlled everybody? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Gregor, the Dwarven Major, was kind enough to tell me the correct password. Oh. Maybe get him in trouble. I knew from the beginning I couldn't trust that bloated drunkard. For a mug of meat, he'd sell his own mother. So, Black Reed is cooperating with the dwarves. I think cooperate is the wrong word. I tricked the king's brother into lending me the axe of stone for a little while, that's all. So you're responsible for the theft. I promised Gregor he'd be the new king of the dwarven folk. He worked for the Black Ring only to serve his own ends, not ours. But it came to the same thing in the end. Why did you steal the Axe of Stone? I don't understand. Oh, you see, it's time for the villain to spill his guts about all of his secret motives to the protagonist, right before he dies. Our actions are focused on creating chaos. The more discord we succeed in spreading, the more powerful the demon within the Sword of Lies will become. With the Axe of Stone stolen, the dwarves will march against the elves. Once they've been helped to jump to the wrong conclusion, that is. The resulting war will cause a sizable ripple in the fabric of order, doing much to allow chaos to ultimately prevail. Why did you choose the mines for your base of operations? Are you really that foolish, man? The mines offer us an almost unlimited access to iron. Obviously, we need iron to arm the renegade orcs who will march under the flag of the Black Ring. I love that. Why are you telling me this? Surely you realize you've just signed your own death warrant. I think it's time to teach you a lesson, you arrogant bastard. Burn in hell. Okay, he didn't like that. Pray that we never meet each other in hell, because then I'll be able to chastise you through all eternity. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Does he not have... Oh, holy shit. You've got to be joking. Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so he is not a pushover, but he also is vulnerable to the frost spell, or freeze spell. Oh, he like paralyzed us or something. Ooh, ooh, that spike spell, man. That's so nasty. Oh, oh, he actually got me. Whoa. He's really quite strong. Oh, so he doesn't have any resistances, but he hits hard. Dang. Okay, well, that's all right. Now we know. Now we know. Man, if only we had, like, an armor spell or something. Too bad we're not a mage. Okay, so here's what we need to do. So I can concentrate exclusively on him. We need to get his little minions out here. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. That's exactly what I was trying not to do. Okay, I needed to find the spot, like the sweet spot that triggers the cutscene. And it appears to be halfway through here. Either that or when he comes on screen and like you can actually perceive him, maybe? One of the two. Let's go ahead and put freeze on. And that spell is so good. I really have been ignoring it. I need to put more ranks in it. Because it still is only level 1, and look how far we have ridden that spell. Yeah, okay, so we can go all the way up this door here, or up to the wall and next to the door. So it is when we see him, is when it triggers the cutscene. You know, do we have... Is that anything? I was hoping that might attract some dwarves. Can we... Oh. Okay. Don't concern yourself. One who is about to die. Or man who thinks he is invincible. Bravely spoken, man who will die soon. I admire your feudal courage. Interesting. Huh, you know that you'll never succeed, don't you? Well, I think it's time to teach you a lesson. See you in hell, Marked One. Give my regards to the Lord of Chaos. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Oh. It's doing that thing where sometimes it just doesn't, he doesn't cast the spell. Like I'm smashing right click and it is not helping. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna... Oop. Go. Man, he actually is pretty hard to hit. Oh, no. Move. Oh, he was stuck. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good.
My head hurts. No more magic for now.
There we go. Okay, we got this. It's just a patience game. And I've learned from the last encounter, the last boss fight with one of these black ring assholes, I'm just going to save scum like crazy. Did he just try to heal himself? We won't be having any of that. I don't hardly think. At least it seems like maybe if that is an ability that he has, as he gets lower, he's concentrating more on that. Man, for a wizard, he hits hard. Oh, there he goes. Run away!
Hold him off for a while.
That is not the voice I expected. Okay. Well. But we won. Hey, trans. Just in time to fight the Black Ring. Oh, good, and we got a healing. Man, I hate having to, like, watch these guys just, like, run off after we have soundly trounced them. Trail bombs, nothing. Okay.
I have no idea what that just did.
It's like, when are we actually going to get to do some of these guys in? Wizard's Woodcutter's Axe of Hail. Ooh, neat. Okay. Ooh. And there's the Axe of Stone. Okay. Just in case, let's take these dudes out first. Because you never know if he's going to call on them for reinforcements, or we're going to have to fight our way out past another room. Bruh. Evil Dwarven Lieutenant is such a long name that it actually, like, goes off their health bar. That's very funny. Anything? Ooh, there's something there. What's in there? A carrot! Of course. Anything else over here? This seems to be a dead end. Let's see what we got. It's not locked. Oh, Evil Dwarven Captain. Oh, he actually resisted the spell. Magical tragedies. Dimensional doors and teleportation. Never cross a magical boundary without a weapon to hand. Hagnar Firebreath, we know his story. What do we got here? Man. Words of the Wind. Read that. Hey, it's Hetty. What's this say? Herbal medicine. Raising your own pigs. True Stories by Ordan the Swindler, Part 1. How to use a shield in combat. Ah, here we go. My dear Gregor, our plan goes well to incriminate the elves in the theft of the Axe of Stone, so don't falter in your determination now. The Dwarven crown is almost within your grasp, but if our plot is revealed, you will certainly be executed as a traitor. There is everything to lose, but also everything to win now. Fortune favors the brave. Signed, Mor Endor. Alright, well, we will just take that. Oh, a heart. Another decapitated head. All kinds of stuff we don't need. What's in here? Rogues of Bardiche. +1 to agility. Okay, well. Not worth a lockpick. We're still going to go back to Verdistis and pick some locks, don't we? We were kind of waiting on that. Oops. Okay, that's everything but that room. Please tell me we're going to actually get to kill Mor Endor. And not watch him run off.
Hold it.
You! Already?
Your ways of intrigue and deception are at an end, varlet. Now we'll see the color of your cowardly insides.
I think not.
Oh
He
my
who
god.
fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Farewell, Dolt.
Of course. We better not have to fight like all of them in one big group in a boss rush or something later on. Oh well.
Outstanding.
We got golden light plate mail and cheese again. It's always cheese with you people. Polished winged helmet. What does this holy book say? The Exciting Tales of Rothbar the Barbarian Part 2. Okay. Alright, sure. Oh, there's a room over here. That makes lots of sense, actually. Especially when you see what the room is. Anything in here? Doesn't really look like it. They're just like running past us. Like, okay. Evil dwarf. See, look, evil dwarven lieutenant. See up there on his health bar. This one's hiding. It's like, no, I saw what you did. Don't want nothing to do with that. What you did to those other guys. Oh, dwarfs don't lay eggs. Is that the explanation for the untenable amount of cheese? The undead lay eggs, you see. Dwarves, they thrive on cheese. Hi, thanks, bye. Have a good day. Okay, well, we have the Axe of Stone. We stopped Mor Endor, so that is 2 of the Black Ring's lieutenants that we have fought and overcome. With difficulty, but we have done it. Hopefully that's a good sign. Let's see, I suppose we need to go confront Gregor, and of course we need to take the axe to Aolis, but should we stop by and maybe talk to the king on the way past? Because this is his brother, after all. Yep, here, take my stuff. Whatever. And we have the Axe of Stone still. Here we go. Yes, alright. Can I visit the halls of Karanamix? You are at the halls of Karanamix. Look about you at the splendor. You have my leave to explore anywhere you wish, even the mines, though I urge you to take care there. Okay. And why should I be careful? He didn't say any of this earlier. We've had many cave-ins there, and many dwarves have gone missing. In fact, only poor Carbondel has returned, though I fear his mind is gone. He's confused much of the time. We intend to open one of the major shafts again, but alas, we lack the workforce needed, with much of my people dealing with the troubles at our borders with the imp tribes. Right, okay. And now we have a mark on our map. Great. I have grave news. I must tell you that a dark wizard gathered many dwarves in parts of the mines. He did this with the help of your brother Gregor. They're preparing a coup against you. What? Gregor's setting to betray me? These are grave tidings indeed. So the cave-ins and missing dwarves are just a ruse to cover up murders and the plans of these criminals to overthrow me? I'll have these matters investigated immediately, and there shall be no sparing those with a treacherous heart, not even my brother. You've done my people and myself a great service, my friend. I know that you are a warrior of integrity, so as a reward I'll tell you of the dragon armor. Oh, right, because we came to ask about that before, and they didn't say anything. Ah, the dragon armor. Well, tales tell that Dwarven smiths crafted it during the Age of Chaos with the help of Aleroth, a paladin of the League of Seven in the war against the creatures of chaos. When Aleroth slew the mighty dragon Stisrumkunark. Is that Stisrumkunark? That looks like it's an anagram of something, but I can't tell what. Is it backwards? But no. I don't know. The other dragons vowed to cease battle and leave on condition the dragon armor was dismantled and spread across the world, and so it was done. How can I reassemble it? The legend does not speak of the places the dragon armor was scattered to, and those that might have known are long dead and turned to dust now. The legend is true, though, for I have the helmet of the legendary armor in my possession. For the great service you have done to my people, or for my people, I am willing to give it to you, but only if you manage to find the breastplate and heart of the dragon. And what about the other pieces? I do not know exactly. I believe there are several parts. Breastplate, helmet, shield, belt, and a pair of gauntlets. Seek out Grisha, our smith. He likely has greater knowledge than I about the dragon armor. One thing I do know is that the most important piece is the heart of the dragon. And that's the gem we have that we got to keep. Aye, a gemstone of red glowing light. It's where the greatest part of the armor's power lies. Where shall I find it? We literally have it in our inventory. I know not the whereabouts of the other pieces, save one. I did hear that a wealthy family once acquired the breastplate. It's likely the owner in question is unaware of its true origin and nature. You might try visiting him and ask if he's willing to sell it. He lives in the town you humans call Verdistus, I think. Ooh. Okay, so we have the belt and we have the heart. So there's also a breastplate, the helmet which he has, and a shield. Did we get the shield too? I feel like we had 2 pieces. I don't know. Anyway, that's probably in one of the treasure chests that we have not yet picked in Verdistus that we need to go back and get. Anyway, I bring you the Axe of Stone. It was stolen by a dark wizard. He framed an elf in an attempt to fuel the fires of hatred between dwarves and elves and bring about a war. What? By axe and flint. He was almost ready to order troops for a defense against a possible attack by the elves. This could have led to a dangerous situation between our two races, friend. Your information is timely and may very well have saved the dwarves and the elves from entering into bloody battle. I thank you. Oh, nice. Huh. Please do. Before you go, as friend of the dwarves, I'll tell you another of our secrets that'll aid you in our travels. I'll give you this scroll. It activates the Dwarven teleporters, making it easier for you to return to the halls of Karanamix whenever you wish. Thanks. Thank you so much. We've had that scroll for a very long time, so that's really funny. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what they mismatched on us this time. They did that last time. Yeah. There's the bow. Okay. The helmet. It's to be Mardek. Lord, they gave us everything wrong. Oh my gosh. Literally everything incorrect. That's the only thing, is I think, yeah, they gave us the correct, like, boots, gauntlets, and leggings, because those are the only ones that we have on us. They even gave us the wrong belts. There's the belt of the dragon, though. Charm quality 1. 2 plus 3. Hearing, lightning 1, hell spikes 1, versus this is... yeah, overall better for our build. So, but we'll hang on to it, of course, you know. We eventually want to find all... There, Lord. Why is that so aggravating? We eventually want to find all of the pieces of the dragon armor. There's the dragon heart gem. I was thinking we had, like I said, the shield or something too, but maybe not. Or it could be in our stash. Okay, retrieve the Axe of Stone. We did that. Now we actually have a quest for the dragon armor. Okay, may be able to reassemble it. Our breastplate is in the possession of one of the rich merchants of Verdistus. Yep. Okay. So if we have not already found that and put it in our stash, we will find it shortly. Okay, so this should convince Aolis to join, which means then that Gomo is the only one. Okay, we need to speak to Grisha, though, before we leave. Fastest way to do that is... yeah, probably straight south this way. I can't wait to hear what some of these dwarves are going to say as we walk past them, like, you know, oh, I always knew the elves were innocent. I never doubted them, it's totally fine. I love elves and they're cool. And awesome. These right here, these are the ones that were, like, having a discussion about it. Nope, he's still... wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're still intent on being asshats. Yes, thank you. We spoke to him last time, and he didn't say anything about the armor, but we had not spoken to the king about that. He didn't say anything. I've discovered the murderous cult of the Black Ring used Dol Pirden as a meeting place. That'd explain why so many of my brethren are missing. If you've not informed the king of this yet, I urge you to go and speak to him immediately. We did. Here we go. King Kelp Dunatrim has told me the existence of the dragon armor. Ah, the much-famed dragon armor. Many ambitious dwarves have sought to assemble the parts needed to construct a full set. All have failed, some losing their lives in the pursuit. Even if you do find some parts, I doubt they'll be in good condition. If I gather enough of the parts, could you repair them? That would be a worthy test of my skills, but then I am the greatest smith in the land, so I'll accept the challenge. If you find any, bring 'em to me. And how many parts are said to still exist? You really wish to fight against dragons? You must be mad. If you're set on your course, you'll need the proper equipment. Breastplate, helmet, gauntlets, belt, shield, and most importantly, the heart gem. Should you come to your senses and avoid fighting dragons, the armor will still be of great protection in any fight. And I really need to find all the parts? Well, yes, I guess so. Only if you find all parts, the armor gets the full potential of its power. Though if you find the breastplate and heart, I can assemble those. Should you find the other parts, like the helmet our king has in his possession, they'll increase the armor's power greatly. And what about this heart you mentioned? The heart of the dragon is a shimmering gem which is fitted to the breastplate. It's said the gem has the power to absorb the fiery breath of the dragon. Not sure if it's true, but it'll improve the magical power of the armor incredibly, that's for sure. Okay, we have some parts. Okay, you have to have the breastplate, so we've got to have the breastplate before it's any good to us. So, okay, well, we know what our next step is then. We need to get back to Glen Boris and confront Mayor Gregor, if that's not already been taken care of. And get Aolis on the council. Then we can head back to Verdistis and finish our unfinished business there. Alright. Okay, Aolis is going to be right over there, presumably. Where's Gregor? Is he here? Don't see him. Ooh, yeah, he gone. Good. Good riddance. Okay, now, Aolis had gone into this house here, I believe. Yes. I've been told you've recovered the axe of stone, and by that the holy shrine is restored. By the flatulent gods of the underworld, I don't know how to fully thank you, human. Well, I've recovered the axe, and I hope the elf-dwarf conflict can be resolved now. By the gods, how can we ever repay you for this glorious deed? You have to tell me how you got it back from those cursed elves. I hope you killed many of them. I'll write your saga myself. No, it wasn't elves. A wizard from the Black Ring was responsible for the theft. The ring wanted to stir up as much chaos and hatred as possible between the dwarves and elves. I think I've got a score to settle with this Black Ring of yours. Never again will they deceive my people. Their devilry demands full and hideous retribution. And what about that innocent elf being held in yonder prison? Oh, blast it. How embarrassing. I don't like to think of the pain and degradation that poor innocent elf has had to endure. Especially what Thorglid did with that peacock feather. I'll give the order to free him at once. Trust me, we'll compensate him handsomely. Good, then you can join the Council of Seven. Since the Axe of Stone has returned to its commemorative plinth once again, I'm ready for the greatest adventure in my life. The days of the Black Ring are numbered, my friend. Just say the magic word exhibitor blurl, and you will be teleported immediately.
I bet a bloody imp invented this stupid code word. Haven't they heard of vowels? Phew. It's done.
Okay. I love that they actually do, like, pronounce it every time. I wasn't expecting that, and that's a fun treat. Let's see, we got 2 reputations, so our reputation's 32. That's awesome. And we have almost leveled up. Very nice. Awesome. Let's head over here and see if the elf is still here. If so, I'd like to see what he's got to say. Oh, is this going to be... That's Gregor. Damn the suffering hell, the pain's unbearable, I need me mead. Lol. So he's in the cell that the elf was in before. Can we talk to him? The traitor? Don't give him too much attention, but if you insist, go ahead. After all, it's you who put him there, isn't it? Yes, indeed, I did. Okay, so the elf is gone. Oh, there he is. Salut, Tanir Fingal. Thank you, old friend of all elves. My former captives have told me the Black Ring was responsible for the theft of that ugly stone axe. When I recover from my wounds, I'll return to my people and give them word of the evil that has been done by the Black Ring's trickery. I'm glad you're free again and the axe is back on its commemorative plinth. You've saved my life and halted the blossoming of hatred between the dwarves and my people. You're a hero. I name you Elf Friend and Blessed. Cool. Awesome, wonderful, nice. Okay, well that's very satisfying. So now... Yep, there's the axe. Cool. So we need to find Gomo. We know Gomo got turned into a snake. That's gonna have to wait. We've got to go back here to Verdistas first. Okay, the Merchant's Guild. Oh, weren't we supposed to speak with someone at the Merchant's Guild, I think? I feel like, what's his name over here? Is he up in this office? Yes. I think we were told to speak to him. Trevor. Yes. Here we go. Okay, yes. I remember when I was your age, studying the scrolls of famous merchants in our library. Do you need any help? We never did find anything. He acted like that was a big deal. We need to go back down there and look again. How did you become guildmaster? Okay, we've heard that. You have more information about Tingolf. Okay, did you rent a house to a warlock sometime back? I am afraid information like that is private. Why do you ask? Oh, okay, this is in connection with Gomo. The warlock kidnapped an innocent lizard, and I wish to free him. Tell me where the house is. Lizard? Kidnapped? Very well. I rented a house to a person named Cornelius. The house is nearby. I shall mark the location on your map. Thanks, and next time be mindful whom you rent your property out to. Yes, of course. Okay, see, I knew we needed to talk to him for some reason, but couldn't remember why. So here we go. Because we looked here and didn't find anything, right? What is it? Okay. Cooking recipes. I don't remember what was on all of the shelves now. Naratul the Druid. Nothing, nothing. Nothing. Words of the Wind again. Trianka Tea. Hagnar Firebreath. Yeah, see, I don't know what we're supposed to find down here. But he acted like it was a big deal that we were getting access. There was nothing in here. I remember that. Okay, pork roast recipe. That picture. There's a lot of that picture. They really like that picture. See, there it is again. Some of these seem like they are all linked to the same container. That was part of what threw me last time. Like, both of these chests seem to open into each other, so to speak. Is there anything here? Magical tragedies, magical tragedies. So did I get that? Okay, military essays. Picture. Rothbach the Barbarian Part 2. Tenchetti flower. That is the same, because they're literally even in the same spots where I moved that one book. Making business. This book is the first of a series of 3 dealing with the art of selling. Reading all parts of it might give a great insight in the process of trading. I feel like we found that last time, but... Reading all parts might give a great insight in the process of trading. Oh, maybe that's what we're supposed to be looking for. Like, if we find all 3 of those, maybe, do we get some kind of a bonus? Oh, there's a trading skill, isn't there? And we got a bonus for that before. Like, we got a free bonus when we bought all of that Shyster's, like, fake magical stuff. He gave us a free rank in Trader's Tongue, I think it's called. It's a pretty picture, but... Pork roast again.
Fantastic.
Oh! Part 3. Oh, okay, so we must have missed... We did look at everything down here, and we must have missed that one. Making Business Part 3, yeah. Okay. Whoa, cool. So that did... here we go. That did give us a rank in Trader's Tongue. I saw it pop up. Yep, current level is 3. Okay, cool. 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 Alright, so if you've made it this far into the playthrough, remember that. You can get a free rank in Trader's Tongue by reading those 3 books, it seems like. Awesome. Okay, let's save it. And let's see. City Watch, right, we know that. Sir Dante's mansion, we need to go back there. That's our house. Sergon's house, that was the bully that we killed. Corinna's house. Trevor's rented house. Okay, so that empty house that we were in, that was the Warlock's house. Oh, okay. The merchant, wine merchant, Sir Patrick's mansion. Okay, so we need to go back to Sir Dante's mansion now that we have lockpicks. He's closest, we'll go there first. Then we need to go to Sir Patrick's mansion, and he's the one that, there was like the lever maze, but we eventually did get through there and gain access, so. Now with Sir Dante, we were able to basically just waltz in, if I remember correctly. Yes. Yes, okay. So, locked, 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 locked. There are 4. Alright, well, now that we have plenty of lockpicks... How many we have? 12. Okay, so not for long, they're not. Minions rope. Extra strong chain leggings of mimics. Transfer powers +1. Interesting. Fire Ghost's chain leggings. Wolf's tower shield.
I can't cast any more spells.
That's okay, because I'm not really super interested in what was in those first 3 chests, actually. So we'll save some lockpicks and just open this last one anyway. Elephant's black gauntlets. Owl's hunting bow. Okay, so he really doesn't have anything worth stealing except on principle. Like, just because he's rich. That was his office, and he's actually in there, but I don't know what was in there. Tutor's two-handed sword. Okay, I feel like maybe we actually looked in there before. We explored the rest of his house, and I don't think that there was anything else that really seemed worth our while. There's the usual, like, bottles of wine and stuff, but yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so back to Sir Patrick's house, which is southeast. Yes, right over here. He's the one, there's a portal stone hidden in the garden, and that's how you get inside. Makes me feel like he's doing a little bit better than Sir Dante. Sir Dante just has, like, normal security. He just has locks on things. Sir Patrick is like, nah, no, you can only get into my treasury with magic. Okay, yeah, this should all still be unlocked. Did we get everything? I feel like there was something here that we did not get to open up. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Is that it over there? Maybe what it was is we were able to get into Sir Patrick's stuff and not into Sir Dante's. Okay, well, one of them's got that damn breastplate. That's possible too. Yeah, like they might not spawn unless we talk to them or something. It may not be in a container. It could just be something that they, something that they have on their person, or it may not exist in the game until we talk to them. I feel like, is there anything? It's probably not on one of these bookshelves. Okay, let's talk to him. Let's see. Ah, okay, it might be him. A dwarf told me you're in possession of an old breastplate. Is this true? A dwarf told you this? Let me think. Breastplate, you said. Yes, old and completely worthless. Maybe even a bit rusty. I see, I knew that would be the thing. Worthless? I don't think so. You wouldn't be interested in a worthless, old, rusty breastplate, would you? Which dwarf told you, you said? Oh, nobody important. Don't lie to me. You're not very good at it. It'll only increase the price. Yeah, that's true. He's not very good at it. You should be, though. Alright, it was Kelp Dunatrim. The old Dwarven king himself, be honest. What kind of breastplate are we talking about? The dragon armor breastplate. You mean that old rusty breastplate lying in my cellars is a piece of dragon armor? Incredible, I never would have thought. Thank you for telling me, stranger. I was about ready to throw the thing away as junk. Actually, I was going to ask if I could have it. You jest, sir. Now that I know what it's worth, do you really think I'd just give it to you? Mere seconds ago, you referred to it as an old rusty breastplate. Yes, but those mere seconds ago, as you say, I was unaware it was actually dragon armor, wasn't I? Such good fortune for me that you are so honest, no? Very well, what's it going to cost me to get the dragon armor? I was going to throw the rusted old thing away, but if you'll do me a favor, I'll let you have it. A favor? Seem to be doing a lot of favors per people in this town. Oh, it's a simple matter, really. There's a man living in Verdistis who owes me a lot of money. I require that you simply pay him a visit and convince him to settle his debts before it's too late. Where do I find this gentleman? Didn't we do this before? Let me show you where he lives on your map. He goes by the name Lucius. Okay, Lucius. He said he has it in his cellars, but there's not really any way to get into his cellars. So if it's not in those chests over there, then maybe we can't steal it from him. Maybe this is the only way to do it, is we have to do this quest. Feel free to check on that, though. If there is an alternate way to acquire the breastplate, I would love to know, because I do not want to work for this rich guy. This shady banker. Like, I do not want to do his bidding if I don't have to. And we can always load it. In fact, actually, let me do this real quick. This is before I spoke to him, so let me... Here we go. I'll do a hard save. That way we can for sure load it, like, before I do all of this running around for him and stuff, if it turns out that there is another method by which we can complete the quest. We want to tie this down before we go over to the Warlock's house. Looks like that's it. Okay, well, that's alright, I guess. Sometimes that is what it is. We never did find Tingolf, too. I don't know where he ran off to. It's weird. It's like... We did the Thieves Guild quest thing where we killed the guy down, like Pedros or whoever, in the sewers before we ever got to Verdistis and got that quest. So Tingolf, he still has to be around somewhere. He's got to be. He can't just have despawned completely because we did the other quest first. But... But where would he have gone? Okay. I also never found that guy who was hanging around here, Shrimpo or whatever his name is. We need to do that. That's the Cursed Abbey. You think so? Oh, that's a big oversight then. Because the thing is, like, that whole quest line is completely outside of Verdistis, so that just means that if you do exactly like we have done, and you just do that and explore before you go to Verdistis and meet Trevor at the Merchant's Guild, that quest is just uncompletable. That would suck. That's actually a big kind of oversight. I don't like that if that's the case. That would be a real shame. But sometimes that happens, and especially in a huge game like this, you know, that's, there's bound to be oversight. Let's see, we saved Maria. We don't need that anymore. He did say... Did we... Maybe we don't need to be here. Wait a minute, let me... Is it here? General store... There's Lucius. Okay, okay. For some reason I thought we needed to go back to the Ars Magicana. But it's actually just like right here. Oh, rendering the find the truth about Tingolf impossible to complete. Oh, that's that's a real shame. So that's exactly what we did. Yeah, wow. Oh well. Well, here's Lucius. Let's see. Suggest you pay your debt. Sir Patrick is not to be trifled with. I can't. It takes all the money I have to feed and clothe my 3 children. Yet I also know Sir Patrick will have no qualms about harming my family if I don't settle the debt. What exactly did you do with the money? I lost everything in the local gambling house. I'm such a stupid, miserable fool. If my wife learned of my weakness, she'd leave me. How much money do you owe? My debt to Sir Patrick is 2,500 gold coins. Oh. Okay, well, we basically already did this once. Well, fear not. I'll not allow Sir Patrick to ruin your life. I'll see to paying your debts. Really? Are you willing to do this? You've saved my life and my family's. Surely the gods have sent you. I thank you, friend. 100%. Yeah, no, like, you don't realize how correct you apparently are. Dragon armor. Okay, so we just can't complete that. That's a shame. Do need to do that, though. We need to find Shrimpo. I don't see... It made a noise like we had updated something, but I didn't see a note. That's fine. Let's go back around this way to his house. I wish you could just pick the old man's pockets. That would be way more satisfying. Also way funnier. It's very funny whenever an NPC just has like a whole suit of plate mail in their pocket or something. They're not wearing it, it's just in their inventory. Well met again, my friend. Let's see. Here we go. I'm here to settle Lucius's debts with you. Ooh, okay, reputation 2, 50,000 XP. I'm thankful you managed to convince Lucius to settle. Would have been most unpleasant to have to send my associates to visit him. Here, you've earned your dragon plate. I already did that. Okay, Lucius's debts, settle the debts. Okay, good. So, that should now be here? Oh, here it is. Breastplate of the Dragon, part of the legendary dragon armor set, charm quality 4. Armor 190. What is ours? 300. Yeah, you can tell it's rusted. 4 agility, 6 intelligence, 80 spell points, 15 to all 4 resistances, 3 sight, and +1 to telekinesis. Cool. Okay, so now very quickly we should be able to upgrade that and then get another piece. Head back up here. Oops. And we will go back to the Dwarf King. Oh, that's the wrong way. Back to the halls of Karanamix. So now we have the breastplate. Do we need to get it repaired by Grisha first? Or will he just go ahead and give us the helmet? Okay. We've got the breastplate and the heart. Heart of the Dragon. Where shall I find it? Okay. Okay, I'm betting that because they take our stuff so we don't have it in our inventory, we're probably going to have to go through Grisha and get the breastplate repaired in order to trip that trigger so that it counts as us being able to tell him that we have found the breastplate. Because we're just simply not allowed without some kind of trickery to have the items in our inventory physically when we talk to him, because they take everything when we go into the throne room. Okay, here we go. Found some parts. Here we go. Let us see. Ah yes, the breastplate and the heart of a dragon. We've enough to partially improve the armor, but if you should manage to find the other parts, you'll get a truly powerful piece of armory. At last, a true test of my skills is before me. This'll indeed be a very long night. I've waited long for such a test. Come back tomorrow to see if I'm successful. And now we have to wait. Okay, well, then I guess it's nap time. Yes, we know he's the best smith. It's fine. Okay, were you able to assemble it? Not yet. Time for another nap. This is no time to sleep. This is the only time to sleep. Oh my god, and there's not a rest button, so like there's nothing I can do. Okay, well here, let's look in here and see. Did we find... Ah, there we go. We did find the shield. I knew we had another piece. See, I'm not crazy. And there's the strange amulet and the strange sword as well. Should probably hang on to those, actually, now that I think about it. Man, I need to get all of this stuff out of here, don't I? It's probably fine. Oh, the holy bits. No, yeah, that's what I just grabbed. So here's that's the holy sword. And then here we have the, there we go, the holy amulet. All of our stuff is mixed up again because they took our equipment. God, I hate that. But it is what it is. I wish we could just pick up this chest and take it. But you can't throw it up the ladder. You can only move it around on the map that it's on. Otherwise, I would pick this up and sling it all the way to our house in Verdistas. Oh my god. Yes. Thank you. Ah, there we go. Okay, good enough. Indeed I have, and it's truly a masterpiece. Wonderful news. How much do I owe you for the service? Ooh, almost 60,000 XP. Payment's unnecessary, my human friend. The mere chance to work on such a piece is payment enough. When word spreads of my work on this, I shall be famous, and most likely rich shortly after when my trade increases.
I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something.
Okay, so we have dragon armor. Was that was the whole quest? Surely not. We don't have all the pieces though. Okay, here we go. This is...
I'll have to drop something.
Oh, I see. He like adds everything together, I guess. Ooh, yeah, because the Charm Quality 1 breastplate's part of the legendary dragon armor set. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, we're wearing the shield. Shield of the... Oh, that's the charm thing. Okay.
I'll have to drop something.
Here we go.
Overloaded.
And we've got the belt on. I was like, where did it go? They took it. Okay, Charm Quality 1, Armor 290, 2 Defense, 40 hit points, 20 spell points, 20 Fire Resistance, 5 Lightning Resistance, 15 Spirit, 3 Sight, Fade from Sight +1. I feel like that's actually, other than the armor, that's almost worse. I feel like that actually might be worse than the original breastplate without the heart in it. Is it because we need to wear all of them at the same time? But look, see, some of them, they have like Charm Quality 1. Like, what the hell? Is that random, like the Bow of Hilfen, where its stats went up and down based on when I loaded it? Or is it just like that? Does it have set stats, I wonder? Let's go grab the helmet and see what it looks like. Because if it's one of those things where each piece individually gets more powerful based on how many you're wearing, like often happens in Diablo-type games or Dungeon Siege, that sort of stuff, it could be fine. Might even be better than what we have. But let's wait and see. Yeah, here, take my stuff. That's why I didn't rearrange anything. I knew we'd have to come back at least one more time. Here we go. Okay, that is what it was. I've managed to assemble the heart of the dragon in the breastplate. Indeed, you have. Quite an achievement, my friend. I sense the time of legends is nearing us again. As promised, here's the dragon armor helmet, and you've earned it rightly. Go and see Grisha about this, if I were you.
I'm overloaded.
There we go.
I'll have to drop something.
Well. Okay, so that is a known quantity then. See, I've seen stuff like that in other video games, variations where, Titan Quest and Grim Dawn have this, where you'll find a set, and it might have, like, say, 5 pieces. And then it has certain bonuses where if you are wearing 2 of those pieces at the same time, you get either a flat bonus or the individual pieces get better, and then for 3, for 4, and for all of them. Glad I came back over here. Probably should just grab that real quick.
I'll have to drop something.
He is... Right, we know this. Breastplate of the Dragon. Oh, it did upgrade. Look, though, it jumped up to Charm Quality 4. There's the Heart of the Dragon. Wait a minute. Wait, it's like separate. There it is. Okay, it went back to Charm Quality
I'm overloaded.
1.
I'll have to drop something.
That's really weird. Like, in there, it was registering as the Dragonheart gem and the breastplate separately. Like, we could sell them as separate items. But here, I have it equipped.
I'm overloaded.
Like,
I'll
as
have
it
to drop
is.
something.
I'm
overloaded. I'll have to drop something. I'm overloaded.
Okay, that's...
I'll have to drop something.
That's weird.
I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something.
Okay, so...
I'm overloaded.
Here's our
I'll have
current
to drop
armor.
something.
300 armor, 8 intelligence, 11 fire resistance, 18 lightning resistance, and it weighs 350 and has 20 durability. 37 durability, that is definitely better. It is lighter, it's 275 instead of 350. This also has no charm quality, so even 1 is technically better. Same percent chance of absorbing damage. So we lose 8 intelligence, but we get 2 defense, 40 vitality, 20 spell points. And let's see, that's 11 fire and 18 lightning. So we get 9 fire, but we lose 13 lightning, but we get 15 spirit. We get +3 to sight, and we get a free rank in fade from sight.
I'm overloaded.
So overall, I think that's probably better. That is an upgrade. So that means we can sell that, I
I have
think.
to drop something. I'm overloaded.
Okay.
I have to drop something.
So this one, 180 armor. This is only 100. This is 12 and 12. 5% chance of absorbing damage. That's the same. This is armor 100 and 180. So this one has better armor. This one weighs half as much and has charm quality 1, whereas this one does not have charm quality. 2 int, 2 con, 20 spell points. This is 5 agility, 6 vitality, 65 spell points. 20 poison resistance and 5 spirit. This is 7 fire, plus 4 to hearing. This is plus 3 to hearing, so almost the same. And then plus 1 to lightning and hell spikes. But here's the big thing.
I'm overloaded.
Does
I'll
this
have to drop
change
something.
anything? Doesn't seem like it.
I'm overloaded.
Okay,
I'll
Helmet
have
of
to
the
drop
Dragon
something.
versus our closed
I'm
helmet.
overloaded. I'll have to drop something.
Only 14 durability. Wow, this has got 15. And this is charm quality 5, and we've not enchanted it yet. Armor 450, 2 con, 3 defense, 80 vitality. So this is less than half as much armor. 6 strength, 2 agility, 3 defense, 80 spell points. 10 lightning, poison, and spirit resistance, 1 sight, 3 hearing. I really feel overall like maybe this one is better, especially with the 5 charm quality, where we can put 5 charms in it. And we can only put 2 in this one. If this one's not going to have some kind of scaling bonus. And then, of course, there's the shield,
I'm overloaded.
which we're not going to be using at all because we have a bow.
I'm overloaded.
I guess we can
I'll have to
technically
drop
equip
something.
it. Yeah, we can wear it at the same time, which is weird. But it doesn't apply any of its bonuses, I don't think. Okay, this gives us like +2 to agility and 6 to strength.
I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something. I'm overloaded. I'll have
Yeah.
to drop something.
Yeah, we don't get anything for that because we're not actually wearing it while we're using the bow. That's a shame too, because that also means that you are punished for not having a weapon, like a sword and board build, if this is the best armor in the game, supposedly, and it like is supposed to scale with the pieces of the set that you're wearing, then you're being punished for being an archer or even a mage because like staves are two-handed. I don't know that that's the case though.
I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something. I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something.
So yeah, I wish you could get a side-by-side. I really do. This has more abilities, and I like a lot of its abilities better, like overall, including the resistances. I just don't know that we can afford to give up 250 armor, which is a lot. And this also has charm quality 5, and this only has 2. So this Armor of the Dragon so far is kind of a letdown, honestly. I have to admit. That's a shame. Let's see. He doesn't really have a lot of money. Wow, he can't even buy most of our stuff. He can buy that. Oh, wait, I see. He has the Dragon Heart gem and the Breastplate of the Dragon as separate items in his inventory. What? Okay, wait a second. If that's the case, I need to check something out. I have a question. Let's see, we don't need that. Still don't know what to do with Stan's bow. So we can sell that. Gotta keep those. That's our bow. That's our ring. Yeah, we need to start slotting in some of these charms for sure. Also, we need a boot and a glove upgrade. I'm hoping that the dragon gauntlets will actually be worthwhile. Don't know where those are, though. I have no idea where to look for those. Do you maybe have anything worthwhile? Armored gauntlets? No, I don't think so. Elephant's gauntlets. Okay.
I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something.
Okay. Alright, dang. I was hoping that maybe what would happen is that if we bought these back, we might be able to loop around and actually, like, possibly, have him remake the dragon breastplate, and we might get different stats. Because look at this. So the armor's the same, but the unenchanted version with no gem attached to it has charm quality 4. It does gain 100 armor, but it loses 60 spell points, and it trades 4 agility and 6 intelligence for 2 defense and 40 vitality. And then this one has 15 to all resistances, 3 sight telekinesis 1. This has fade from sight 1, and it takes, you lose 10 from lightning resistance and 15 from poison resistance to get 5 in fire. So overall, I feel like this one is actually better. Is it? Okay. Okay, so we can, like, spam this, maybe. Is what I'm hearing. Like, maybe I can load that. I can load scum it and see what we get. I may have to do that. Because that armor sucks. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Okay, this is... Alright. Let's see where it be. This is... Here we go. Yes, because there is the breastplate. Okay. And... Okay, so we don't have the shield or anything. That's before I went back and did... Okay, so I'm going to have to do that later. I'm not going to do that right now, but I'm going to try and do like I did with the bow and, like, load it until I get good stats. That's just going to have to be what it is, or it's otherwise it's not going to be any good. It won't be worthwhile. So for now, let's go over here and concentrate on... Ooh.
What? You're not supposed to be here. Prepare to die, intruder. Ah!
Okay, well that was nothing. I ran outside thinking, oh no, these guys will be challenging. That is not the case. In fact, you guys are a joke. That was kind of sad. Oh, that was real weird. Did you see that? As I killed them, their blood spatters, like, spread out up here for some reason. Okay, that's... That's odd. Oh, it's this guy again. Oh no, he is someone... Cornelius. Okay, this is different. Ha! I never dared to hope you would be so foolish as to come within my grasp so easily, Marked One. Now it will be my personal pleasure to present your head to Iona on a golden plate. What did you do to Gomo? There's Gomo right there, I bet. You like the polymorph spell I put on that annoying do-gooder lizard. Give me the means to negate the spell. Oh, so that's why you came. What a noble deed. And for one that's not even of your race. Your childish heroics amuse me. I think I'll keep your heart as a memoir. Or keepsake.
I've captured the Divine One. Oh, Mistress Iona will be pleased.
I don't hardly think so. What in the world? How?
Good day.
I was scrying out Gomo to see how he was when the magic revealed you to be trapped in the cellar. You're very lucky you've got me to look after your interests, my young friend.
Oh, that's contrived and unsatisfying. My thanks, old man. Gods, it's so cold. I guess to be fair, way back at the beginning, Mardanius did freeze what's his name, Lanalor, with that ice spell that was basically permanent until we got him to dispel it. But it's like, our freeze spell doesn't do that. Like, come on, that's really Deus Ex Machina there.
Well, get moving then. Get your circulation pumping. I myself shall return to the Council of Seven. Now, try to keep out of trouble and find a way to cure poor Gomo. Even a lizard can't enjoy being polymorphed into a snake.
Okay. Ooh, a polymorph wand. And a composite key. Okay, well, I bet that probably has something to do with it. Transform him back. So we shall.
Fantastic.
Hey! Gomo, look at him. Oh, I hope this'll change you back.
Excellent.
There we go. Nice, and we leveled up. Thank you, thank you. Oh, gods, I thought I'd never get back to my old shape. Why did you leave the Blue Boar Inn? A couple of days ago, a delegation of lizards from my tribe came to see me. They said my father had died and that I was appointed to become the new high priest of my tribe. After careful consideration, I decided to take the offer and return with them to my homeland. But was that true, though? You've been chosen to represent the lizard folk on the Council of Seven. You must go there immediately. Well, that explains why all of this has happened. I can see how some evil people might not want the Council of Seven to gather. Anyway, in light of what you've done for me, I will certainly go there immediately. Just say the following word.
I indeed wish to go to the council. Farewell till we meet again.
I love how they all mispronounced it in a completely different way. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oh, that cleared a bunch of quests. Oh, we're not even like on an area. Let's see here. Okay. 2 in agility, 2 in constitution, 1 in strength. That has worked so far. Plus that gives us 100 agility. That's pretty nice. Alright, we got 1 point to spend. We are level 39, so we'll get 2 points next time. Oh boy, what do we need to do? More ranks in evade trap is never bad. Elven stamina, I thought that would be way more useful than it was, but maybe because we have been boosting our constitution, it just has not proven necessary. Alchemy, we still haven't really done anything with it. True Sight, Necroshift, Curse. I think probably we need to put another point in Magic Barrier. Because so far, the only thing that has really proven a massive challenge to us has been when these powerful mages have hit us with spells. So that'll be +5 to all of our resistances, and that stacks with anything else we have. So that's 25 points if we max it completely out. So I think that's the way to go.
Outstanding.
That just makes sense to me. Because our resistances are not bad, but that is with +10 to all of them from that skill. So that means if we had an additional, like, +15, that would be pretty good, and that would put us over the 50 spirit resistance to just make us completely immune to certain things like, I think freeze. There's several spells that says if you have more than 50 spirit resistance, they just can't harm you. Although we know, obviously, that in cutscenes like that, it doesn't really matter if they decide that it doesn't. that will always just have to be as it is, but... Okay, let's head back over to the Council of Seven. That should be everybody, right? There they all are. The architecture of the Council of Seven is truly a magnificent sight. This was dwarf built. I'd bet my mother's battle axe on it. Why do you think so? You think it was human built, eh? Not a chance. Only my people have the skill to build something this deep underground, make it earthquake-proof, and still bring out all the natural beauty. You humans stick to fighting and trading. Leave architecture to us dwarves. We got some interesting responses to that. I don't think I agree. This place is dedicated to racial harmony. Surely all the races must have had a hand in building it. You may be right, but tell me, what is it you wanted to speak to me about? You're gonna give us the blessing, right? I don't see a reason why not, if you're willing to go through with it, that is. The Black Ring must be stopped, whatever the price. Thank you again for saving me, Marked One. Gods, how I hated being a snake. If I had been born to crawl on my belly and eat rats, I'd have been an imp. Sorry, we lizards aren't the best at joke-telling. Just don't tell that to our imp councilman. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Everyone's here, so all of these are closed off. By all the gods, this truly is a great day, my friend. I congratulate you on gathering the members of the council. Now I leave you the honor of sounding the bell of gathering to begin the blessing ritual. Oh boy, so this has been a long time coming. Y'all ready? Here we go. I think this deserves a save. Let's do it.
Honorable members of the council, we are gathered here to perform a ritual that has not been performed in more than 1,000 years. The dark times, spoken of in the prophecy of Reuben Ferrell, are upon us. Our only hope lies with this Marked One, who has labored so hard to bring us together. Janus, the son of the old Duke, has found an ancient artifact called the Sword of Lies. In this weapon lurks a tiny portion of the soul of the enemy of us all, the Lord of Chaos. That foul fragment of spirit has, I am sure, possessed and consumed the poor, weak soul of Duke Janus. The Black Ring have waited long centuries to win such a formidable ally. Even now they gather around Janus like flies around rotting meat. Thus, they protect their main hope of victory. By creating war, discord, and chaos, the Black Ring feed the demon spirit in Janus's unholy sword. Soon the spirit of chaos in the Sword of Lies will be strong enough to open a gateway to hell. Then, the sundered soul of the Lord of Chaos will be rejoined here in Rivellon. If that happens, none can guess the outcome. At best, we will all be conquered and enslaved by the minions of hell. At worst, the whole world may be returned to primal chaos, the endless, starless night that was here before the coming of the gods.
Wow.
I ask of this council that we now send the Marked One forth into the land of the dead, as is required by the divine ritual of summoning. We can only hope the Marked One will be found worthy and will return to us as the Divine One. Does every council member agree with this?
Yes, Zandalar. It must be done if we are to heal the world. The surgeon must never flinch from extreme measures if the patient's life is at stake. I agree for humankind.
Wait.
I salute your bravery, O marked one. I agree in the name of the lizard folk.
Wait.
Flix, flux, flux. This looks like it'll be fun. Zax, I agree in the name of all imps.
The elven race has looked into the Marked One's soul and found a warrior with a heart of peace. Such a one must speak for all of us. For the elves, I give full agreement.
Hang on, though.
After the services the Marked One has done the dwarves, we'd forswear ale if this one asked it of us. By Duna and for the dwarves, I agree.
Croxy and all orcs of good taste and honor, stand for this marked one. For the orcs, I agrees.
But
Then, so be it.
wait.
As representative of all magical beings who stand against hell, I too have found the marked one full worthy. I give my agreement and seal the resolution.
I feel like
Honorable members of the council, it is time for us to begin the ritual. By the power of this ancient gathering place, by will of the good gods, and by trust of all living things, we call upon you, O Marked One, to face the ordeal and defeat the evil that rots at the heart of our world.
sure, that's fine, but I feel like I've been denied critical need-to-know information.
Go now, Marked One. Go fulfill your destiny. The fate of the world is in your hands.
Oh boy.
Done. Bloody hell, I hope it works.
Flix, flux, flux. I knew it would be fun.
I admit it did give me a certain religious feeling.
Damned if Croxy understand. Look to me like we kill Marked One, not bless. But I not expert on religion.
The killing was the blessing, you green oaf. The Marked One's mortal form had to be destroyed, so that the Divine One can rise from the ashes.
Oh, understood. In religion, blessing and killing the same thing. All these years Croxy think he is warrior. Turns out he is priest.
Lol.
So when do we perform the rituals to summon the Divine One? I'm a healer, not a priest. I don't like killing under any circumstances. I'm anxious to see our friend made whole again.
We will know when the time comes. For now, we must wait. If you gentlemen are hungry, I think I remember a spell that can create us some food. Anyone got a deck of cards?
Wow.
A feast. What a splendid idea. I've long looked forward to eating your living flesh.
Oh, this asshole.
Janus,
What?
But this is holy ground. You cannot enter this place.
And yet, it seems I'm doing just that, you old fool. What did you think? That you could perform your stupid ritual without me being aware of it? Ha!
Away, demon! Friends, to me!
Don't waste your feeble strength, Zandelor. Your spells are useless against me. I've grown sleek and strong, feeding on the misery in the world of late. I'll show you how strong in a moment, but first, allow me to introduce some friends.
Wow.
Oh dear. Do I detect a hint of paleness in your face, Zandelor? It is a little chilly in here, isn't it? Fear not, old man. Things are about to heat up significantly. You see, I think it is time for me to change my skin.
That was a dumb line, but...
Now, I believe it is time to have our killing ritual. Observe, Standalore. It'll be quite a show. My minions destroy these vermin, but save the old greybeard. Till last, I wanted to see and hear every last moment.
They better not kill Gomo and Martinez. Are you fucking kidding me?
What? No tears or lamentations for your dying colleague, Sandra. What's the matter? Weren't we savage enough? Oh, I'm disappointed.
I swear by all that is holy, you will die in torment for this demon.
But not by your hand, old man. Now, let's discuss our differences a little more intimately.
Wow, really? Well, enjoy this cutscene, and I will fix the size of it in post for the YouTube upload. Are these the ghosts of the people who just died, or are these supposed to be the gods? Wow, they're really just slapping the shit out of our boy. I'll slap the divinity into you. Oh no. A good boy has risen. A bad boy is no more. He is now a good boy.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I tell you, Drux, I saw a dragon.
There ain't no dragons round here, guys.
I saw.
I'm sure you saw something, but I'm also sure it wasn't a dragon.
You not know. You were running from imps. I stay killing imps. Huh.
Now, since when does a brave orc shaman run from mere imps, huh? I was simply covering your back.
Oh, brave orc shaman, smell of piss after fight.
You insolent dog! I should... What was that? Garth, protect me!
What in the world? We just hit the ground like a meteorite, and they had a whole conversation before they acknowledged it. You dragon? Do I look like a dragon? You look human, but dragon fooled Garth before. You dragon or not? What should we say? Dantafrex the Red Dragon. Yeah, we'll just tell him the truth. No, I'm not a dragon. What are you doing here? Me escort Drox. Drox not brave. He pee in pants a lot when danger comes. You have money? Tell me about your pee-prone friend. Why do you ask? You have money, I have goodies. We trade, yes? Drox not pay good. Tell me about this place. Bad place be this. Used to be good place. Me not good with words. Ask Drox. He good with words. Yes, tell us about your pea-prone friend. He Drox, boss. Not pay good though. Not good, boss. Always pee pants when fighting start. Too scared even to cast spell. Always Garth clean up mess. He my only friend. And boss. Me not allowed to talk about him. Do you know of any village nearby, any civilization in this wasteland? Ask Drox. Garth not sure he's supposed to tell you.
Drox can come back now. He's not dragon.
Good. This area is secure too.
He's only big rock up there.
Yes, yes, of course it is. I see you've never heard of rock demons, have you? Very dangerous creatures. You have to be on your guard.
All Garth know is you smell of piss again.
Damn. Oh, wow. All of our quests are gone. Whoa. Oh, wow, look at this. Failed to solve quest? So we didn't find the holy weapon, failed to expose George's murderer? Failed to find where the key fits? Failed the dragon armor quest? Wow! Failed to find the Duke's murderer? So if you do any of this, this is like another part of the, like a new part of the game, and you just can't finish any of that. You just... That's that. It's just over. Whoa. There was no warning of that. Not cool. That's not cool at all. Oh, that's a big nope from me. That's a big dislike. Damn. We got like 5 levels though. So that's not nothing, I suppose. Oh, shit, and it unlocked this new thing. Oh, this is the one that wasn't there before. Path of the Divine. Oh, I guess that makes sense. So this unlocked a whole new set of skills for us. Do they have multiple... Okay, so that's the end of it. So we have to complete all of our quests before then. Oh, wow. Look at... Oh, we finally got... Whoa. Oh, so we just got a straight up teleport. Divine Death. Inflict massive damage on your enemies. Must have spiritual resistance 10 or die. Inflicts 100 plus 110 damage on the target. Holy shit. Leave your mortal shell and become like a spirit for 20 time units. Bring forth searing damage to any area you wish to target. Scorch does 20 plus 60 fire damage. Heaven's Blessing. Call on the gods to grant you protection and strength against those who oppose you. All your primary stats and resistances gain a 20% increase for 30 time units. I still don't know what a time unit is. Seconds, maybe? Divine Eye. Conjure a magical eye. Send it forth to spy out hidden areas for 15 time units. Temporal Storm. Conjure a magical storm to slow the passage of time, thereby slow your enemies for 6 time units. Lightning Cascade. Send forth the power of the storms and watch as lightning dances between your opponents, striking one after the other. Inflicts 20 plus 30 lightning damage on all who are touched by a bolt. So that's like a chain lightning spell. Holy shit. Okay, let me see. Divine Death. Okay, they do have multiple...
Fantastic. Excellent.
Okay, so they do have multiple ranks. I wasn't sure about that. So this is cool. That it must have spiritual resistance 50 or die. Inflicts 140 plus 150 damage on target. So 290. Oh, it won't let me do it. You have to target a creature. Okay. Okay, well, so we have learned things. We have seen things. I am not happy, actually. That is... None of that's what I expected. And, of course, yeah, that's sadly pretty par for a Divinity game, it seems like, but I was hoping and expecting better. for them to then to just come in and literally this whole crowd of like massively powerful magic users and healers and strong warriors and priests and all this other shit, and they just get cut down in a single wave of randomly colored lightning bolts from these assholes. Especially because I beat all of those guys individually. So I get that the big dude is like really strong, but like Iona, Mor Endor, whatever his name is, Cornelius, and then the other woman, the mind control chick, like even together, like come on, there were 7 of them. So I am very unhappy about that. This is the first time, since the whole time I've been playing this game, this is the first time that I'm like actively mad at it, where it's like, no, you could do better. That's lazy and it's bad. That's bad writing. It just is. I'm not going to pull any punches because I have enjoyed this game so much up to this point, and I'm still going to enjoy the rest of it. Like, I'm looking forward to the ending and everything, but between just randomly killing all of our allies after we worked so hard to get them, and granted, Mardanius and Gomo are really the only ones I was deeply emotionally invested in. Like the imp, I kind of like screw him actually. The orc, we found him at the bottom of a hole and barely know his name. The dwarf is not far behind him. And then the elf, of course, he has a little bit more of a story, but not too much. So I really don't care that much about it, but Mardanius and Gomo deserve better than that. That is literally bullshit. And that's my take on that, on this like 20-year-old game. So there, Larian Studios. Obviously they have learned better because Baldur's Gate 3 is Baldur's Gate 3. So obviously they've learned better, but you have to start somewhere, and sometimes you have to make mistakes to figure things out, and one of those mistakes is teleporting me here after a cutscene and failing all of my uncompleted quests with no warning. Like, come on. Since the 1980s, video games have said, are you sure you want to do this? You might want to complete any unfinished quests before you click this button, / talk to this person, / go through this door, enter this fight, pick up this item, do whatever, because you might not be able to come back. Like, that is not new. And they literally just, with no warning whatsoever, they throw you in here, and then I failed all of those uncompleted quests. Well, we're not doing that. We're gonna go back. So, yeah, that's possible. That's a good thought, actually, in that, like, we might maybe be able to bring them back. That would be cool. And if that's the case, I will forgive it. But we'll find out if that's the case next time. I'm going to come back in 2 weeks. We're going to step back from this. I'm going to come back in 2 weeks, and I will return with more Divine Divinity on October the 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the US. And what we are going to do then is I'm going to load it. And we're going to have to go through, and all of these quests that are left over that we did not complete, if we can complete them, because we know some of them, right, like the Tingolf quest is not doable. That's just, whether that's a bug or whether that was by design, we can't do that one. But we have to find the Duke's murderer. We need to try and find another potion for Tebus. The Sword in the Stone, I don't really care about. Maybe we can go back and talk to it. I don't know if we could maybe destroy it or something, because it's been a long time since we met the sword, so maybe we can do something about it. I think this quest seems to be glitched, or it seems to be like we've already fucked it up and there's no way we can do anything about it, because we apparently bought the fake magical wood and didn't know that there was an option, and by giving her the fake magical wood, we have ruined the ritual, and now if we complete the quest, it will kill Corinna. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know if there is a way to change that or to alter that, because we did get the correct wood, but it didn't seem to do anything. We didn't find all of the dragon armor. There's still, the gauntlets are out there somewhere. Also, I'm probably going to load scum a little bit and try to get better stats on the breastplate, because we're going to be using it at the very least. And if the helmet's stats are not generated until the king gives it to you, I may also do that one. because the helmet could be good if its armor wasn't so low. It would actually be better. We've got to find this. Still no idea who poisoned the cornfields. We've got to find George's murderer. We've got to find Shrimpo for Apollo. And we have to find that third holy weapon. Right? Or let's see. We have the dagger. Did we have the dagger? Did we? Yes, okay, we do. So we have all 3 weapons. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize that, I don't think. We actually have all 3 weapons, so we need to find the place to go to where we can get one of them and power up. So that's got to happen. And then we will do the ritual, and we will come back to wherever the hell this is, and we'll finish the game. So that's going to be next time. Again, that's October the 16th. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. We will be back. We will complete those quests. And then it seems like maybe this is close to the end. So there might only be 1, 2, probably not 1. I'm going to say 2 or 3 more Divine Divinity streams before this comes to an end. Maybe? That's wild, actually, because we've been at this for a while. But if that's the case, keep an eye out, because the next thing that's coming up on Mondays is Wasteland 2, per our charity event that y'all donated to back on June the 25th, where we raised money for the Video Game History Foundation. And one of those stretch goals was I'm going to be playing Wasteland 2 and 3 both here on the channel. So y'all need to decide. You need to be thinking, are we bringing Dinah and the crew back? Are we bringing all of them back, and maybe, like, is it going to be some of them and some new ones? Is it going to be mix and match? Is it going to be like Pedros and Metal Maniac? Are they coming back? Christina, perhaps? Or is it going to be a whole crew of new rookies, brand new rookies building off of Dynamite's legacy, trying to fill Ira Knuckles' shoes, stepping in to fill the void left by Brains Oberon and Skullduggery? We'll find out. Between now and then, Thursday I'll be back with more Legend of Kyrandia. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Saturday, of course, the continuation of Might and Magic 8 Day of the Destroyer, also a blast, and not too much more left on that, so I will have the results of that poll up very soon, and I'll be announcing that over on YouTube, so take a look there and you can see the order in which we're going to play the next 5 titles after Might and Magic 8 ends on Saturdays. And then next Monday, October the 9th, Specific Pixel will be rejoining me for more Soul Blazer. And that is that. Thank you all for the privilege of your time. I am grateful that you spent these last couple of hours with me playing Divine Divinity, as always. And don't forget to follow here on Twitch. Subscribe to the channel if you want with Amazon Prime or elsewise. If you would like to subscribe on YouTube and you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. Leave a like, a comment, turn on notifications, and perhaps consider joining our Patreon, because then you get to decide what goes on those lists and those polls for things that come after the current series. Plus, it helps us to be platform agnostic, and with Twitch and YouTube kind of always in upheaval and constantly changing their policies and things like that, Patreon means that we can keep creating content for you that we want to create without having to worry about satisfying the algorithm or things like that. So for as little as $1 a month, you can contribute to that, and that way you can see the games that you want to see and see the videos that we want to make for you. I will catch y'all in the next one, and until then, as always, thanks for playing.